People. My brothers, my sisters, my friends, look around you. Look at the state of our hearts today, people. So many of us are walking around with a weight on our shoulders. We are burdened. We are tired, people. We look at our problems, the bills we can't pay, the relationship that is breaking, the children who have gone astray, people, the illness that won't go away, and we feel like we are drowning. And sometimes, people, sometimes we reach a point where we whisper to ourselves, there is no way out. This is it, people. This darkness will last forever. I am here to tell you today, with the utmost conviction, that this feeling, people, this feeling of absolute despair, it is a lie. Look around you. Look at the state of our hearts today, people. So many of us are walking around with a weight on our shoulders that was never meant to be carried alone. We are burdened, people. We are tired. We wake up in the morning and before we even open our eyes, people, the anxiety hits us. The memory of the problem we fell asleep with is still there, waiting for us. We look at our lives, people. We look at our problems. The bills we can't pay that keep piling up no matter how hard we work, people. The relationship that is breaking despite all our efforts to hold it together. The children who have gone astray and we don't know how to bring them back. The illness that won't go away, that drains our energy and our spirit, people. The loneliness that creeps in even when we are surrounded by people and we feel like we are drowning, people. We feel like we are sinking in an ocean with no shore in sight. And sometimes we reach a point that is so dark, people, so heavy, so suffocating, that we whisper to ourselves things we should never say. We whisper, there is no way out. This is it. This pain will never end, people. This darkness will last forever. We look at the future and we see nothing but more of the same struggle, people. We look at our past and we only see our mistakes, our failures, opportunities we lost, the sins we committed, people. And in that moment, the present becomes unbearable. That is a dangerous place to be. That is the lowest point, people. That is where Shaitan wants you. I am here to tell you today, with the utmost conviction, people, with the certainty that comes from knowing the words of Allah and the teachings of His beloved Prophet, that this feeling, people, this feeling of absolute despair, it is a lie. It is the biggest lie, people. It is a lie whispered into your heart by the one who wants you to be miserable forever. It is a lie from Iblis, people, who swore to misguide humanity and make them forget the mercy of their Creator, people. He wants you to believe that your situation is special, that your problem is too big, that your sin is too great, people, that Allah has turned away from you. But that is not who Allah is. That is not the nature of our Lord, people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran in Surah Az-Zumar, a verse that should be written on our hearts. He says, say, people, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins, people. Indeed, it is He who is the forgiving, the merciful. Look at how He addresses us. He doesn't say, people, O righteous ones. He doesn't say, O perfect ones. He says, people, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves. That means you. That means me, people. That means every single person who has ever made a mistake, who has ever fallen short, who has ever sinned, people. And what does He tell us? He commands us, do not despair. It is a command. It is an order from the King of all kings, people. He is telling us that despair is not an option for a believer. It is forbidden to lose hope in the mercy of Allah, people. Why would Allah command us not to despair? Think about that. Why would He forbid us from feeling hopeless, people? Because He knows something that we forget. He knows that when you lose hope, you lose everything. When you lose hope, people, you stop praying, you stop asking, you stop fighting, you stop trying. You give up on yourself, and in giving up on yourself, People, you give up on the one who created you. And that is exactly where Shaitan wants you. Broken on the floor, people, alone in the darkness, thinking that you have been forgotten by the entire world, including your Creator. People, but you have not been forgotten. You could never be forgotten. Let me ask you something, people. And I want you to really think about this. When you were a baby, helpless and small, people, unable to speak or move or ask for anything, did you have to worry about where your next meal would come from? People, did you stress about who would clothe you, who would protect you, who would keep you warm at night? No. You cried, people, and milk appeared. You were hungry and you were fed. You were cold and you were covered. It was provided for you, people, without you even asking, without you even knowing how to ask. Your Rabb, your Lord, took care of you. He sustained you, people. He protected you. He loved you when you didn't even know who He was. Now, after all these years, people, after you have come to know Him, after you have learned His names, after you have begun to worship Him and call upon Him, people, do you think He will abandon you? People, do you think that the one who fed you when you couldn't feed yourself will forget you now that you are calling out to Him? People, never, never. That is not who Allah is. Allah is Al-Wadud, the loving. He is Al-Karim, the generous. He is Ar-Rahman, people, the most gracious. His mercy is not something you earn. It is something He gives freely, because that is His nature, people. So if you are sitting here today, and your heart is heavy, and your eyes are tired from crying, people, and your back is bent from carrying burdens, I want you to hear this. You are not alone. You have never been alone, people, and you will never be alone. The one who created the heavens and the earth, people, the one who controls the sun and the moon and the stars, the one who holds your very soul in His hands, He is with you, people. He sees you. He hears you, and He is closer to you than you can imagine. So do not lose hope. Do not give up. People, the story is not over yet. In fact, the best part may be just about to begin.